Jeff Hardy's breathing, he has a chance. Well, Mike Bennett has a huge advantage here.
Hardy can't do anything that he normally does because I don't even know if Hardy should be in this matchup right now.
Well, that's up to Matt Hardy to decide.
And apparently he did. And thus far we have, Matt Hardy out here demanding Jeff Hardy compete, and Jeff is in the ring doing something.
You saw a glimpse there of broken Matt Hardy and his wife, Rebby. Impact Wrestling tweeted a picture of the Bound for Glory playoff. Jeff Hardy's in the picture. Matt Hardy said, every time you fail to comply with my cease and desist about using my intellectual property, it's a $5,000 fine.
Hey, I'm not going to mention JH name anymore, that's for sure.
I'm sure now we want you to call him Brother Nero.
Nice cutter.
And the Miracle Mike Bennett hooks the outside leg, and Jeff Hardy never stood a chance in this matchup.
The winner of the match, the Miracle Mike Bennett.
So Mike Bennett finds himself now in the semifinals of the Bound for Glory playoff, and we should be excited about this. This is a huge match. Mike Bennett and Jeff Hardy, but Jeff Hardy never stood a chance, and Matt Hardy made sure of that.
Yeah, it's a somber occasion. Jeff Hardy shouldn't have been in there. And, hey, congrats to Mike Bennett. But
how can you congratulate Mike Bennett on this?
Hey,
Mike Bennett's going to waltz his way into the semifinals. He ruined Destination X last Tuesday.
Yet he picked up a victory over Jeff Hardy.
One of the most hollow victories I've ever seen. And now what further humiliation will broken Matt Hardy have for Jeff?
You pathetic, pitiful, weak, obsolete mule. Get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. You are beneath me. Get out of my ring. Get out of my ring, you obsolete mule. You are obsolete. You are nothing. You are a vessel of flesh that is pitiful, pathetic, empty. I am going to break your back. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone.
I'm here for you, Jeff. I'm here for you.
It's a great way to treat your own brother.
And that's it, break his back.
And now I will show all of you ants what the true face of Hardy looks like as I once again become the TNA champion of the world. So now bring out my opponent and I will delete, 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 delete.
Sorry about your damn luck. Weighing in at 234 pounds, the Cowboy, James Storm.
James Storm's a former world champion. He's on the Boozer Cruiser.
But then if there's one thing that Punk liked during the course of Impact, it's the caffeine and it's the booze. And James Storm is bringing it on the Boozer Cruiser.
Same James Storm on a brand new night. Back home on Thursdays. Impact on Pop. James Storm looking to advance. See, my hand is like burning from the high five from James Storm. That was intense. James Storm is ready to go here, but he's in the ring with the deranged Matt Hardy.
One thing Pope likes about James Storm, wherever he goes, the party goes, because James Storm brings the party with him. And he's looking to have a little fun right here in the ring tonight and pick up a victory over the broken one, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy truly believes that he is fueled with power from these 7 deities. Matt Hardy chomping his teeth, staring at the Cowboy, the bearded outlaw, James Storm.
Yeah, Matt Hardy might want to get a mouth guard.
You might want to tread lightly as it relates to Matt Hardy. Last week he had the public deletion of Brother Nero threatened to fire Jeff and then thought about it and said, well, I own your intellectual property. I own your IP. If you come out here and you compete, and then after Jeff and what happened back in Cameron on the motocross and everything that's transpired, Jeff was in no condition to compete against the Miracle. And now, clothesline by James Storm. It's like Matt Hardy is torturing his brother Jeff.
It's not like, that's exactly what calf wrangling about James Storm. That's exactly what Matt Hardy is doing. That's what he's planned on doing the whole while. And now that he won the rights to own, as he says, brother Jeff Hardy's intellectual property, he's gonna make Jeff's afterlife miserable.
You can see James Storm joining Matt Hardy outside the six-sided ring. Nowhere's really safe when you're in the ring or outside the ring with Matt Hardy.
Let's see what James Storm has in store for the broken one. Well, he's getting back on the Boozer Cruiser.
James Storm has a plan here. He's got the Boozer Cruiser.
Oh, boy.
Bound for Glory playoff heating up, and James Storm takes out Matt Hardy.
I think we'll call that a strike.
Well, who will earn the victory in this Bound for Glory playoff, Matt? It's Matt Hardy versus James Storm. Welcome back to Impact. This is a match, an opening round match in the Bound for Glory playoff, and Matt Hardy is biting the face of James Storm.
You know, when you talk about Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy, it's almost a tale of two individuals.
Nice belly-to-belly suplex there by Matt Hardy. Hooks the leg and a kick out. You say talk about Matt Hardy. Have you actually tried to talk to Matt Hardy recently?
Well, that's where I was going. It's like talking to two individuals when you talk about broken Matt Hardy compared to the Matt Hardy that I once knew.
Matt Hardy is certainly darker, and hey, Night Owls, things are getting skimmier and skimmier on this season of Big Brother After Dark. I didn't know they could play the game this dirty, you guys. Big Brother After Dark, 7 nights a week, live on Pop Play or Get Played. James Storm just got played with a side effect on the apron from Matt Hardy.
I tried talking to Matt Hardy. He called me Pope.
Get in the ring.
Reby out there cheering on Matt. She's just as deranged as Matt Hardy is.
Yeah. I believe if Pope can make a prediction here, she was the one that took Matt Hardy down that road, if you will.
I don't know. I think they might have gone down that road together. But, oh, take a look at James Storm with a big counter. James Storm trying to stay in this matchup. Trying to get to Bound for Glory this fall to challenge for the World Championship. Still to come tonight is our main event. It's 6 sides of steel. And look at Matt Hardy.
He's biting them.
It's the world champion Lashley versus the X Division champion Eddie Edwards. And Matt Hardy was biting the hand of James Storm.
I'm not surprised again. I'm just no longer shocked. But it's just when you see it and you witness it firsthand.
And James Storm!
He flew over that rail. Oh, my goodness.
James Storm leaped off the steel steps over the guardrail and into Matt Hardy.
Yeah, James Storm is over 200 pounds. He's no lightweight, daddy, and he just took flight.
The Bearded Outlaw would love to get back into the world title picture. The Bound for Glory playoff is the best way for James Storm to do so.
Not to mention, you get your title shot at the biggest pay-per-view of the year, Bound for Glory. What bigger stage to be on?
Tremendous point is the action back inside the ring now. Storm.
Not blower by Storm, that might be it.
Matt Hardy down. Can James Storm capitalize?
Well, he's shining up the boot.
Looking for the last call. Wait.
Oh, God, come on, no. What is she doing?
Oh, and Reby with a hammer, a mallet off the ankle of James Storm.
Twist of fate.
And Matt Hardy is going to move on. Matt Hardy's going to defeat James Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Broken Matt Hardy.
Despicable is right. Reby with the, I don't know if that was the ring bell or a mallet, a hammer that she pulled out. I mean, remember, she's pulled things out of expensive diaper bags to attack people.
She pulled them out of some of everywhere.
Look at Matt Hardy. Remember Matt Hardy, how obsessed he was with the World Championship? He took that obsession, he put it on his brother Jeff, and now Matt perhaps again obsessed with the World Championship. And earlier we saw a wild brawl take place between Lashley, the Miracle, Moose, and Eddie Edwards. These guys certainly want to go at it, interweaving storylines, to say the least. And then our president, Dixie Carter, would lay it all on the line. Dixie with a major announcement.
Lashley, Eddie, you two, I suggest you get your game faces on. Get your focus on your title versus title cage match that's coming up. Because I can assure everyone here, there will be a winner tonight. And nothing is going to stop that from happening. Not you, Moose, and not you, Bennett. You try to get involved, either one of you. And Bennett, you are fired on the spot.
Eddie, we want to ask you about what happened last week with Moose.
Moose. Here's what I know about Moose. I know he's a great athlete, played in the NFL, wrestled all over the world, and I know that last week, him and the Miracle tried to crush my dream. Crush it. But tonight, it's all about second chances. Tonight, Dixie Carter, thank you. Thank you very much, because tonight, inside of a steel cage, me and Lashley one-on-one. And Mike, Moose, you know if you get involved, you will be fired. I promise tonight there will be a winner. Lashley, me, and you, one-on-one. I will become the new world heavyweight champion.
It's title versus title. It's Lashley versus Eddie Edwards. It's our main event. But speaking of former world champions, here's an in-depth look at EC3.
Ethan Carter III.
I spent the last 2 years perfecting my craft.
He has slayed legends.
I spent the last 2 years being perfect.
Unbreakable.
I have beaten every challenge I've faced. From a competitive standpoint, I'm unbeatable.
Undisputed.
This is what I work for. Nobody outworks EC3. I wasn't handed the work ethic of a one percenter. I wasn't handed the drive of a one percenter, and I wasn't handed the brains of a one percenter. Those I've earned.
I want the World Heavyweight Championship, and there can only be one.
And Bobby Lashley, I mean, one of the most, if not dominant, World Heavyweight Champions this company has had. I can destroy the Destroyer. I have, and I always will.
Dixie thinks she can mess with us. She can't mess with us. She doesn't know who I am. I am the Miracle, Moose. She thinks she controls history and writes my destiny. That's not what happens. I control history. I write my own destiny, Moose. I just beat Jeff Hardy. I'm 2 wins away now. 2 wins away from Bound for Glory. So I'll tell you what, Moose. Here's what we're gonna do. Maria's gonna go out and give her State of the Knockouts. And after that, we're gonna take a week off, we're gonna celebrate, and we're just gonna let things settle down.
What we gonna do?
Moose.
Mike, I came here to make an impact, and Dixie is not gonna tell me what to do. Bobby wants a fight? Well, I'm gonna give him a fight. I don't care about no damn cage.
Moose. Moose, they're gonna fire me if you go. Moose! Moose, they're gonna fire me. You don't understand. Slow down. Moose!
I don't know if Moose understands what's going to happen to the Miracle Mike Bennett if either one of them get involved in tonight's main event, 6 Sides of Steel. If they do, the Miracle will be fired. That's still to come. But inside the ring, former 2-time world champion, the ass-kicking machine, EC3.
Let's chat. Let's go to Ethan's corner and have a little chat. Yeah. This feels good. This feels nice. This feels intimate because this is an intimate situation. Because a lot of times people ask me the question, why am I here? Why am I here? I'm here, I guess, for the exact same reason everybody in the back is here, everybody in this audience is here. It's because we have passion, we have desire, we have the drive to be the best. Now in TNA and Impact Wrestling, to be the best, you have to hold the possession that signifies you are the best. And that is a World Heavyweight title.
But now here we stand on the precipice of greatness, the Bound for Glory playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs. Now, I've been to the top of the mountain, not once, not twice, but each time I have been left wanting. I've felt a little empty inside with the way that ended. But not this time. Not this time, because in the Bound for Glory playoffs, I am going all the way to Bound for Glory. Because at Bound for Glory, EC3 becomes champion.
Powerful words from Ethan Carter III. Here is his newest rival. These two were friends, but they had a common goal. That was the World Championship. They both mentioned that only one can be world champion. They're both in the Bound for Glory playoff. And Galloway is staring daggers, or should I say, staring a Claymore sword through EC3.
Yeah, and you know, this thing between these two is so heated, I don't see it getting any better. And in the sense of lightening up, because both just aspire, they want to be the best.
EC3, the ass-kicking machine, and the Scottish Dragon, Drew Galloway.
I'll give it to you, Ethan. You're a passionate man. And you know exactly how to get the people behind you with the catchy catchphrases and the singable theme music. There's one thing you and I will never, ever agree on. Which one of us is better? Let's look at the facts. You're a former two-time champion. You are an ass-kicking machine, I'll give it to you. But here's the facts also, your last name's Carter. This company was your last chance saloon, and to be fair to you, you made yourself into a star. But companies hire Drew Galloway to grow. TNA came to me, not the other way around. And since I've been here, I've main evented every single pay-per-view. And that's not bragging, that's just a fact, pal.
That's a fact, Drew. The fact is, you are very accomplished. You are a very valuable asset in this industry. And I'm sure as hell happy to have you here, much like the offices and these fine folks right here. Am I right? Yeah. But Drew, history is written by the winners. And last week, I don't know, in that little brawl we had, they didn't pull me off you. I'm pretty damn sure I would have won.
I remember it a little bit differently. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to start fighting right now, because the fact is, none of us won. And now, both of us are in the Bound for Glory playoff.
Playoffs?
The playoff. Whoever wins gets the main event. Bound for Glory, something we both did last year. And I had a little look at the brackets, and it appears the only time we have the opportunity to fight would be in the final.
Interesting. So, you're predicting that it's EC3 versus Drew Galloway in the finals. Well, let's just call you Nostra. I'd be more than happy to oblige that finals.
Maybe we should just give everybody a preview right now.
Maybe we should, but this is my time, so I want you to step out of this ring, or we can just, you know, fight. Finals, fight. Fine, let's fight. Let's just fight.
These two are going to go at it again here. There's no stopping EC3.
Eli Drake.
Well, not so fast.
It's just a fact of life.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me talk to you.
What we're looking at right now, we're not talking about deletions. We're not talking about 1%ers. What we're talking about is Eli Drake. Yeah. What I'm saying right now, I want everybody to take a look in this ring right now. What I'm looking at is dummy, yeah, dummy, yeah. When I say dummy, you say yeah, dummy, yeah. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to me. Dummy, yeah. Basically what I'm telling you, Drew, we're here, we're in the playoffs. It's the Bound for Glory playoffs. First round, EC3, you got me. Drew, your time's gonna come, but it ain't now. So I'm gonna need you to take a walk because EC3 gonna lose when he see me. And that's not an insult, that is just a fact of life.
You know, I can sit and listen to Eli Drake talk all day.
So can Eli Drake.
Eli Drake.
And it's going to be Eli Drake going one-on-one with EC3 in the opening round of the Bound for Glory playoff right after this. Welcome back to Impact on Pop, now on Thursday nights each and every week here on Pop, our brand new time of 8/7 Central. This is the Bound for Glory playoff. Opening round match between EC3 and the King of the Mountain champion, Eli Drake. We're on the road to Bound for Glory. Matt Hardy's on the road because he won his opening round contest against the Cowboy James Storm, and the Miracle defeated a less than 100% Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, and right now we have two heavy hitters in the ring. Former world champion in EC3, the King of the Mountain champion, and Eli Drake, and both are trying to move on in the Bound for Glory playoff.
Our final opening round match will take place later tonight. It's Bram going one-on-one with Drew Galloway. Still to come, our main event, Sides of Steel. World champion Lashley versus X-Division champion Eddie Edwards. That was a great call by our president, Dixie Carter, to make that match after we saw Moose invade the Impact Zone, helping the Miracle Mike Bennett ruin Destination X 7 nights ago. Actually longer, now that we're on Thursday.
Absolutely. I mean, the OMG One Moose gang, if you will, just out of the blue, unexpected, and just threw a monkey wrench into the world title / X-Division matchup. But kudos to Dixie Carter for giving the fans what they want later on tonight.
Speaking of our great fans, we're just weeks away from Impact Wrestling returning to Universal Studios Florida. It all gets started August 11th. For the ultimate fan experience, become a TNA VIP, where you'll experience priority seating and experience a meet and greet with your favorite stars and knockouts. For more information on the events, go to ImpactWrestling.com. And to purchase your VIP package, head over to ShopTNA.com right now. Who will move on to the Bound for Glory playoff? Will it be EC3 or Eli Drake?
It's like we're both men right here, just in a still in the filling out stage.
Power slam there by Eli Drake, the King of the Mountain champion, goes to drop the elbow and comes up empty against Super Ethan. EC3 here.
And business is picking up.
And EC3's got some initials of his own, and he drops the elbow right to the hearts.
A little one-upsmanship.
Eli Drake.
Anything you can do, I can do better, said EC3.
EC3 trying to wear down Eli Drake here in the Bound for Glory playoff. Matt Hardy and the Miracle advancing. Who do you got later on tonight? You got Drew Galloway versus Bram, the Chesterfield player.
Hard one to call, but you know Pope always go with the Leonidas. Look at that breaker by Eli Drake.
And Eli flies into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by EC3.
You know, the maniacal nutcase is a force to be reckoned with, but right now he looked like he got a little love call on his mind. Things are a little messed up there more than normal. So Pope's going to go with the Leonidas of TNA, Drew Galloway.
I know you've been trying to talk to Bram about what's been going on between him and Rosemary. Have you had any luck?
Well, he's tongue-twisted if you get Pope's drift.
Eli Drake right now, he's not twisted at all. He's focused on EC3 here in this matchup. He snapped mare out of the buckle, and Eli Drake continues to keep in tight quarters, cover and a kick out by EC3.
Yeah, very smart move by Eli Drake. Try to keep it tight, not let EC3 get to moving around. And
I got a question for you. I didn't interrupt you, but have you downloaded the Fight Network app yet?
Absolutely.
It's available on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. You can gain access to your favorite moments in Impact history and much more on the Fight Network app. I actually host a show called Inside Impact.
Yeah.
Oh, Fight Network app. Oh, and Eli Drake taking advantage of EC3.
I almost watched that show accidentally.
I may have you on as a guest in the future. I doubt it. Oh, Eli Drake misses with the knee there. EC3 trying to get back into this opportunity to go on to Bound for Glory, our biggest pay-per-view of the year, and challenge for the World Championship.
Nice high back body drop there by EC3 to Eli Drake.
You have to love the Bound for Glory playoffs. It has a big fight feel, a big match feel, and EC3 going to work here. It's like the NBA playoffs or the Stanley Cup Finals as EC3 is looking to bring the fight here to Eli Drake. Oh, boy.
Nice flapjack. Eli Drake tried to turn and prevent it, but he still landed on his side. That probably hurt worse.
EC3, he's trying to be a modern-day LeBron James. Big Cleveland Cavs fan is EC3. It's that 1%er thrown off by Eli Drake.
Oh, Lord slam!
He got him. EC3 down and kicks out at 2.
Nice maneuver there by Eli Drake when he gets him in position for that. The power, the snap, drive him to the mat.
Eli Drake, for as much as he rubs people the wrong way, he's got all the tools that it takes to succeed and be a major player, a major star here in Impact. I think we're seeing the beginning stages of that as Eli Drake has EC3 stacked up. Great call by referee Brian Hebner.
Well, I'll go one step further. I know you don't like to give people their props, but Eli Drake is a future world champion. He has the potential and all the tools to be a world champion. Just call it like it is.
Short arm reversal by EC3, and EC3 hits the TK3 and the cover, and the leg is hooked, and a kick out at 2. It wasn't long ago that I was championing Eddie Edwards and saying that Eddie's going to be a future world champion. He's got that opportunity tonight.
Absolutely, and you know, Pope is going to take it back.
I've called Graham a future world champion. He's got an opportunity to compete in the Bound for Glory playoff.
Well, everybody in the Bound for Glory playoffs have an opportunity. Oh, wow! What a maneuver!
Cover by Eli Drake. You got to call this an upset and a kick out by EC3.
Now, truth be told, everybody in the Bound for Glory playoff series has the potential to be a future world champion, or they wouldn't be in it. Former champions and future world champions in the Bound for Glory playoff series.
That was a great field put together. Save for Jeff Hardy after what Matt put him through, and Jeff really didn't have a chance to move on in the Bound for Glory playoff. But again, as we've been talking about over the past couple of weeks, Matt is just torturing his brother Jeff. Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to call him Jeff.
Pope's going to refrain from that. Don't want to get into litigation. But Eli Drake just went for that net breaker again.
Oh, nice side of Russian leg sweep into the buckle there by EC3. I've actually kept count of how many times you've said Jeff Hardy, and I will be telling you. Broken Matt. So.
By my count, that's 0. But again, Eli Drake was going for that net breaker again, and EC3 was able to block it, take advantage to a net breaker to the corner, and what's going to happen next?
EC3 trying to gain an advantage here. Eli Drake thrown off. Great athleticism shown by Eli Drake, but EC3 one step ahead, cross body off the top. Eli floats over, and Eli Drake almost pinned EC3.
I don't know if this might be a sign of desperation. How often is it that we see EC3 go to the top rope?
Not very often, and Eli Drake tried to use that momentum and get EC3 pinned there. And now EC3 perhaps relying on the power game, and Eli Drake looking for blunt force trauma, countered by EC3, and EC3 is moving on. EC3 is moving on.
The winner of the match, Ethan Carter III, EC3.
What a victory we just saw, and EC3 proving yet again that he can pull out a win, a pin from out of anywhere. An unbelievable victory. EC3 has just defeated the King of the Mountain champion. EC3 is moving on in the Bound for Glory playoffs, and you've got to believe that if EC3 can beat the King of the Mountain champion, EC3 may be the front runner right now in the Bound for Glory playoffs.
Come on, Mule. Follow me, Mule. Come on, Mule. Oh, My day has just gotten so much better. Hello, Vanguard One, my beloved friend. How are you today? I haven't had an opportunity to watch Impact Wrestling. Please catch me up to speed on who I'll be deleting next week.